going to create an assignment for honors chemistry. I'm going to put this in the Unit 14 folder, add material, assignment. And I'm going to start out the name of this assignment with HC so that students will be able to identify this assignment from others on their Schoology calendar. Next, I'm going to put a description in the description box here. Notice that you have several formatting options that you can use in here, including symbols and things for mathematical equations. So there's a lot you can do in this description box. You'll notice that I've referenced a worksheet in here. And I've also pointed out to them that they need to submit their work via the Schoology Dropbox. So you might do this at the beginning of the year just to remind them until they get into the habit of submitting their work via the Dropbox. For the worksheet, I can either search that file out, similar to how I would do an attachment on an email. So I'd look in my computer and go through and navigate to find the file. I can put a link to a website, so type in a URL address and a title for that website and attach that to this if it were some type of a resource for the students. I could attach an audio clip that I could record, as well as a video and audio. This is very easily done with your iPads. The worksheet that I've referenced here happens to come from my Google Drive, so I'm going to go to my resources and I'm going to click on Google Drive and honors chemistry and worksheets and molarity calculations and attach. So now I've attached that document to the assignment. Now I can move down to the bottom of the page here, and I'm going to click on the grading options here just to kind of expand this for us so we can see all the options that we have here. We're probably going to want to assign a due date to this. And you can assign a time as well, so if you wanted this to be turned in before midnight, so the students would get to bed earlier, or if you wanted to assign it for 8 in the morning so you have a chance to take a look at it before they come to class, whatever you would like to do there. You can assign a number of points to this, a grading category that you've set up already, grading period, so we're going to make this part of the fall Q1. And then the scale or rubric, so we can do numeric, which would just be the percentage. We can have it list this as a grade, a letter grade, which would use the grading scale, kind of a typical grading scale where 85 would be a B. I'm going to actually choose to use a homework rubric that I've created, and you can see that there's a little checkbox here that allows it to be shown to the students. Below there you have some other options, more advanced options. We'll go into a couple of these. The first one, you can assign this to individuals. You can also assign it to grading groups. So if you had 2 different classes that were in the same course, then you might only want to assign this to one of those 2 classes, and so you can create that grading group to do that. Over here we have the Dropbox, and we want that enabled. If I click on that, it becomes disabled, so students wouldn't be able to submit work. The little green circle makes this assignment visible to students. So you may want to create assignments ahead of time, but not necessarily have them visible to the students. There's course statistics, so students obviously wouldn't be able to see the other students' grades, but they could see the distribution of grades for all the students there. You could enable the comments, so students could comment on the homework assignment that you posted. And then you can also copy this to other courses. I'm going to go ahead and create this assignment then. And so this will load this up and it'll appear at the bottom of my Unit 14 thing. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And we'll take a look at what it looks like. So you'll see this is basically what the students are going to see. They'll see the title for this, the brief description. They're going to see the rubric that I'm going to use to evaluate their work. And again, the attachment so that they can complete the worksheet. So that's pretty much it for assignments. Just kind of experiment with the different features, and I'm sure you're going to find some unique ways to create assignments for your students.